Yo,
Yeah, my bad. You're saying I'm gonna get into it and everything, man. Yo, it's a good delete dirt. All right, so cool. All right, so you saw
and how like it holds you down and everything and whatnot, and like you kind of see it too. Like you see it all over the internet, and then that's awesome. Like it's awesome because like at the end of the day, it's like you need like a good bunch of people behind you. You know what I mean? Always hold you down and push your stuff and just be family at the end of the day, because like that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Everybody can talk about the money aspect, like yeah, we all making money together, whatever. But I feel like the real music, man, only comes out when you're with good people. Like that's just how I feel about it, though. Anyway.
You know, and a lot of people say, well, why don't you work with this cat or this cat? It's like, listen, I got my people. I have my people. I have my crew. I have my trusted advisors. I have my trusted producers, my man Calip now. You know, like I just, it's a comfort thing for me. You know, I don't like going to the big studios. You know, I'm at the home studio with my shoes off, eating cereal. That's the best way for me to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most comfortable way to me. And that's where the best music comes in, when it doesn't feel like it's work, when it doesn't feel like it's you know, industry bullshit. You know, I'm not with that. I'm not a part of that. That's not my world. My world is my friends that I make music with, and I personally feel like some of them, you know, are the you know, some of the best artists in the world. And you know, I want them to have their flowers, to have their props. So for me, it's all about comfortability and being around people that genuinely, you know, fuck with me and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to. But just to recap, because I don't know what happened with this whole thing, but so me and you discussed about the superhero joint, right? You love that. So that's actually one of the first tracks on your new album. So putting that out there for everyone that tuned in or whatever, etc. You might be doing some voiceover stuff coming up. You got a lot of stuff coming up. You got the pop figure out. But you know what I'm saying? Is there any of those left, by the way?
Nah, man, they sold out right away. I mean, we only did, I think, like 50. And shout out to my man King Face Painter. Shout out to Goons Gear, Snow Goons again. You know, that was something that, you know, came about, you know, organically. It wasn't something we were really planning. But man, I'm so excited. I mean, I don't even have one of my own, so we definitely want to have to make some more just so I can have one for you know what I'm saying. I actually saw one in person for the first time at my album release party last Friday, you know, and that was a joy. So yeah, shout out to everybody involved with that, Funko and all that. Like that shit was that was really really dope, man. That really really raised my spirits to have something like that out in the world. And you know, when it's all said and done, man, you know, I think more and more about that, you know, that time when it's, you know, it's over and I'm done with it, and all the things that my kids can look back on and be like, damn, Pop, you know, really was out here doing it, man. And I hope that makes them proud. So I definitely want to make sure we get some more Funkos made for the fans that want some, and you know, just keep trying to come up with creative ways to you know, keep the artistry and the legacy alive, man. You know, straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for that platinum or that see-through Reef the Lost Cause joint. You know what I mean? That you got to do that. You got to have like some ill joint out there, and not for the people, at least for yourself. You know what I mean? So you're pulling yourself or whatnot like that would be pretty ill, yo. Word. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Snow Goons, yo, they seem like real cool cats, man. Like I love all their projects. I love how they push their artists. It's like, you know what I mean? They don't be like just throwing them out there just to throw them out there. I feel like they got a hand in everything, and they do things the way it's supposed to be done. So that's a beautiful thing. 'Cause even your album, My Favorite MC, or you know what I'm saying, that joint, like that whole album, like
Yeah, man.
it's just fire, man. Like it's just the beats, everything was well put together, and what you got here is just like I feel like it definitely set the tone, man. Like I feel like it's something you could kind of just fall back and just enjoy it. Like you don't have to sit here and like go fight somebody real quick. You know what I mean? It's got different variants. You know what I mean? Like
It's a vibe. You know what I mean? I know a kind of cliche at this point to say it's a vibe, but it's definitely a vibe, man. It's definitely it's an energy that, you just try to, put through the speakers, man, and hope people can connect and feel that. So for me, it's always been about the vibe, the energy, the feeling of it all. There doesn't need to be a blueprint. There doesn't need to be a plan. It just needs to be a vibe. It needs to be an energy. It needs to be a feeling. It needs to be something that, you can it can leap off of the speakers or the headphones and into your soul. I mean, I genuinely believe that we as artists are it should be about genuinely connecting with people in a way that's visceral, that they can feel. You know what I mean? It shouldn't just be about likes and views and shares and all that other stuff. That stuff's cool, but at the end of the day, I want to make genuine connections through my art. And I think that that's something that I've done very well. And I'm going to try to continue to do that for as long as I'm able to make music. I just want to, like I said, genuinely make connections with people, whether it be live on stage or whether they listen to me at the crib. I want them to know they're listening to somebody that genuinely loves what they're doing and is genuinely happy that people have chosen to join them on the ride for it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. I don't know if you can see the same thing on your side as I do. Shell Belladonna, that's Shelly artist right there. And like I said, she did put me onto a lot of your joints. I think she got every album, actually. Like, she had like a whole CD wall and shit.
yeah,
So, you know what I mean?
she's a true fan. I'm mad love for her, yo. Shout out to Shell, yo.
What else? So, like, we jumped on a lot already. Covered a lot already, man. Like, is there any artists or producers you want to work with in the future that you haven't already?
Yeah, man. I mean, I would love to one day work with the Alchemist and Primo. Those two are at the top of the list. I've worked with Primo adjacently through other people's tracks, but I want one with just me and him. And obviously, I think Alchemist is just, I think our styles, me on the mic and him on the boards, will match beautifully. You know what I mean? And again, but that's something that I would hope would happen organically. At a certain point. But if it doesn't, I'll still be a huge fan of both of those guys, and I think that they're the blueprint, the backbone for the type of sound that you're hearing right now. So yeah, man, those two would be at the top of the list. I have mad love for all the rappers out there that are making genuine art. So for me, it's about just keeping that mentality and hopefully connecting with people in that world through hard work and love, not on some I paid for a beat or I wanted to be I want us to work. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it all boils down to. I mean, I catch a lot of cats out here slipping. Like, yo, I got this verse from this person. Like, but yeah, but if you really didn't hang, if you didn't really like, you know what I mean, cut it up and whatnot, it's not authentic in a way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can have a banging ass joint, but I feel like if you're gonna really work with somebody, why not just work with both? I mean, because we're in the age of the internet now, where everything is just email, send email. You know what I mean? It's like not like it used to be where we had to go in the studio. We had to so, what's your thoughts on that? Like from back then to now, as far as like working with artists, you think it's more convenient, or do you feel like?
Yeah, I think it's more convenient in the sense of time and getting stuff done, sure, but it's not as the magic isn't as you can tell almost when it's kind of copy and paste, and I feel like that's been a hindrance for the energy from the records. You can almost tell like these dudes don't know each other. They wasn't in the studio together. It was just somebody got paid to hop on something. And I respect that. I get that. I do that myself. I hop on features for people I don't know. I mean, it's no shame in it. Especially we conducting business here. But I think for the soul of the music, for the vibe, I'm gonna keep using that word, but for the vibe of the music, I think it definitely is hurt a little bit. But you know, these are the times we're in, and you have to adapt, and you have to continue to try to plot and move forward. But I definitely think, you know, having a genuine connection with someone rather than just emailing back and forth, I think that definitely makes for better music, for sure.
Are you teaching your kids already to like be an MC, to be a producer, to break dance? You know what I mean? Anything?
You know, I mean, you know, my kids are, you know, they got their thing. You know, they try to play me, you know, their little TikTok bullshit, and I'm like, you know what I mean? But again, I have my music, I have my time. This is their time, this is their generation. If my kids ever want to get into music, one thing I'll stress is if they do it, I would like for them to learn an instrument of some sort. I don't want them to just hop on into the rap thing. I would welcome it, I'd support them, but I definitely wouldn't be the dad that's, you know, trying to give advice, and they would have to find their own way. If the arts is something that they would want to pursue, they would have to find that on their own, and I'll help try to guide them as much as I can, but I definitely don't want to be hovering over them and trying to make them, you know what I'm saying, into my image. I want them to be unique individuals in whatever they choose to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, again, along the way, I'll be there for the ride, whatever they choose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm a parent myself. My kids followed in my footsteps. They make beats, and they all into the hip hop. They love your music. They love like Jedi Mind. They love the underground music. I mean, they listen to all that new stuff too, though. I mean, it is what it is. Their generation, like you said, but like I had to bless them with them gems. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you got it because there's so many messages, there's so much love in the hip hop that we create. I feel like why not pass it like that? You know what I mean? Like why lose it in translation just because of all the craziness in the world and what's going on in radio and TV, and it's our job to do that. I feel like a lot of the problem is that, like, you know what I'm saying? The parents are either too young to bless their kids with gems, or they just don't know how to pass it down the right way. Like, you can't force your kids to listen to stuff. That's obvious. But at the end of the day, if you show them something, they like it, they're gonna flow with it. My kids be browsing. I play on Reef The Lost Cauze. Yo, check this. Oh, I love that. Let me go check his album next. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how I feel it should be. I mean, but unfortunately, it's not like that for a lot of kids. So it's like can't force them to do stuff. So I'm glad you said that because at the end of the day, you know, it's our job to teach them. So you sound like a good parent, man. You sound like a good dude, man. Like I love that. I love that about hip hop. I love interacting with the right people. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a great thing. I mean, a lot of people want to hear you probably talking about your beefs with this and that. Probably want to hear about this. It's like, nah, it's not always about that. Because at the end of the day, it's like you're an artist and you have your heart in it. So why not hear your thoughts on shit? You know what I mean? Definitely. But also for everybody to know, you are in the magazine. Working out some kinks, but there is going to be a hard copy and everything to be sold. Right now it's online and stuff. But yeah, that is getting pushed out there.
I really appreciate you having me on that show, man.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. You've already done a lot for me, to be honest with you, because you know what I'm saying. You passed me that birthday shout out. Also, shout out to Shell Belladonna. That was to her. So you know what I'm saying. And then at the same time, you took your time away from your family. I'm pretty sure it's in the background right now, or you know what I'm saying. So you took your time, and I appreciate that, man. 'Cause at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. I know. I take my kids everywhere. Like I can't not leave. You know what I'm saying. Like that's just how it is. I know how it goes. I definitely appreciate that. The only other thing I gotta mention is just like yo, like you have any advice for any up and coming artists?
Learn the business. Learn the business of music before you decide to do music. It's called the music business for a reason. You know what I mean? The word business is a big part of it. Watch the people you surround yourself with, and also always be genuine. Always be like I said earlier in our interview. A lot of people try to you know, create an image and then they have to stick to that image. If you're yourself, you can never go wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you stick to who you are, what you believe, it's going to be really hard for people to ever try to assassinate your character or look at you funny. You know what I mean? Because if you come on some straight gangster shit, gangsters are going to test you. You know what I'm saying? So just
Yo,
be
fact.
mindful of that. Don't follow trends. Don't do what don't do what everybody else is doing. Be genuine and true to you. Make the music that you want to create and believe in. And just be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? This isn't for everybody, but there's other ways that you can be a part of it. You might be a better manager than your rapper. You might be a better, engineer. You might be a better, tour manager. You might be a better, lawyer. You could be a music lawyer. There's so many different ways to be in the music business without being the rapper or the singer. Like you should feel you should look into every avenue that best fits you. Because if you love music and you want to be a part of it, you don't necessarily just have to, be the front man. It's okay to be in the background. And it's okay to grind for it and work for it. And not everybody's going to have the Jay-Z or Drake career. Some people are going to have the underground workhorse. You know what I'm saying? Grind it out. If you love this shit and it's in your blood and it's what you really want to do, none of that's going to matter. You know what I'm saying? None of that's going to matter because you're just going to love it and you're going to keep doing it because it's what feeds your soul, man. And that's all I got to say, man. And with that, I appreciate you having me, bro. Reef The Lost Cauze is alive. It's out now. ReefTheLostCauze.bandcamp.com. Bandcamp exclusive because I ain't fucking with Spotify and all that right now. I want that bread. You know what I mean? Go ahead and cop that shit. And look out for the interview coming soon with my man Supreme, bro. Like, I appreciate you so much, beloved. Like, you're a good dude. I love the energy, and I thank you for giving me a platform to talk, both in print and doing this live, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got my love. Anything you need ever, man, you reach out. All right?
No doubt, no doubt. You also shout out to London and Blanc Magazine. They also help sponsor. They help doing everything. Shout out to my boy Kevin 5E for the artwork and whatnot. And definitely, yo, God bless you, bro. You a good dude, man. And yo, I want you to succeed, man. So like any way I can help, just tag me in everything. Just drop it in my inbox. You want to mail me this shit? Mail me this shit. I got you, yo. Word up. No doubt, no doubt. But I'm gonna let you get back to your family and stuff, man. I already know how it be. So I'll hit you up though, man. But yo, God bless, brother. All right, peace. Yeah, yo. So once again, that was Reef The Lost Cauze. You know what I mean? He a good dude. It kind of the interview kind of got a little chopped up and shit. I don't know what happened with the Instagram shit and all that, but yeah, it was a good interview. I like that. Yo, that's what you're gonna see from me is these kind of interviews with artists that I feel like they deserve respect, but at the same time they're being themselves. Shout out to London LeBlanc Magazine. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Feige, Vinyl Frontier, all my peoples. Yo, if whoever y'all want me to interview next, yo, like when the video drop, just drop a comment or whatever. Just inbox me. I'll see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be trying to do what I can from now on. But you already know how the game is. Follow me. I'll drop the video soon. London LeBlanc Magazine is out with Reef The Lost Cauze in there. Aztec. I'm doing an interview with Aztec tomorrow. You can check that at 6 p.m. too. And yo, I got some, like I keep telling y'all, man, I got some dope surprises coming up, man. I hope y'all staying tuned, man. Like, I ain't playing with this. Word. But yo, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna jot that in a little bit. And I appreciate all y'all for tuning in and taking your time, man. God bless.